interesting is I actually started my journey in human resources after completing my MBA. So while I was working, I thought that there was something more that I could do with my time, so that's where I thought of getting into image consulting. And I'm actually the first few certified image consultants in the country. And it's also a very special time because I'm going to be completing 10 years in the industry. You're passionate about people. When you're in a room with 20, 50, even 100 people, the kind of vibe exchange that's there, it's phenomenal. So A is appearance management, B is behavior and etiquette, C is communication skills and body language, and D is digital impression.
The Influencers Award that was bestowed upon you at the International Women's Day event hosted by Queen.
Right. So Queen is an association, which is a networking platform for promoting inclusivity, diversity, as well as opportunities for women, especially a lot of women who had to take a break because of various other responsibilities. So I was felicitated on Women's Day specifically for contributing to society and women in through my trainings and work in the space of image management. The pandemic, the government, we can't control that, but there is a circle of influence, things that are completely in your control. So if each one of us learns to focus on things that is in our control and see what we can do better, I think that is the right way to handle any kind of change. It was 10 years back, so I don't think I had a plan as such, but I knew about one thing, that I was very, very passionate. It was that big moment when I got to know what image consulting was, and at that moment itself, I knew this is for me, and I literally decided to quit my job and jump in. But today, while people come to me and ask me for my advice, that would not be an advice that I'm going to give a lot of people. So if I have to really think back and look at how I could do things differently, or anyone else who's thinking of taking entrepreneurship, there are a couple of things that I definitely want to talk about. First, you need to be very passionate about whatever area you're looking to focus on. So the first P, if you want to remember it, it's definitely passion. Second, your second P has to be people. So what is it that you can do to serve people better? How can you add more value to them? How can you make their life more easy? So keep your solution circled around people. And third P is what problem can you solve? Then your fourth P, which is profits, will definitely come your way. Education is highly, highly important. 1 year of your living expenses should be there in your bank account. Firstly, the challenge is, don't try to be a superwoman and try to be the best at everything. Nobody is perfect. While we can always attempt to be perfect and better with each passing day, don't put that pressure of perfection on yourself, because that is extremely draining. So certain things that can really help is plan everything in advance. So be very, very clear of how your week is going to look, how your weekend is going to look, which includes your downtime or me time. Because in all my trainings, especially with women, I always make this one line, and it always resonates beautifully with them, that you have to be your biggest cheerleader, not your biggest critique. We as image consultants are often giving guidance to people on how to be a better version of themselves. It's also very interesting that it's not about being so dependent on what others think about you. It sounds a little different, but it's very interesting to understand, because people have this perception that image management is all about putting up a facade which will help you be more likable and acceptable by people. So I want to really break that myth by saying that you can only control yourself. You can only control your actions, your body language, your communication, what you're putting on social media. So ensure that you are being mindful about how you carry yourself, and what others think, it does not matter as much, because you cannot control that. It's beyond your control. Your competition is with yourself. So every single day when you wake up, see how you can learn something new, learn a new skill, add value to others' lives, do something for others. So every single day, try and be a better version of you, and no matter what you want to achieve, I'm certain it will come your way sooner or later. So that's all from us.